A very good evening to you. A new painting depicting President Jacob Zuma has been removed from the First National Bank Johannesburg Art Fair. Ross Douglas, director of Art Logic, which organizes the fair, says the decision was taken in the interest of the artists, sponsors, buyers and audiences. The work by Ayanda Mbulu, titled Yakhal'inkomo, Black Man's Cry, was inspired by the Marikana shootings. He now joins us in studio. Ayanda, thank you for joining us. Good to have you on eNCA. Yeah. Are you disappointed?
Yeah, I'm disappointed with the decision that they took, and but I'm more stronger than before.
All right, let's take a look at your painting. We've actually got images there. Could you describe this painting for us and the thinking behind this creation?
Yeah, what I wanted to do was to sort of like represent the voice of the marginalized and the death of the poor miners who were killed at the Marikana because of the whole issue behind cheap labor and stuff like that. So, but what I wanted to do was to sort of like dig deep and find the meaning behind those who are behind the orchestration of this, you know, including the leaders and those in power.
Could you describe what Jacob Zuma is doing in your painting?
No, the depiction of the president speaks about the man in power, which is the president, and his dogs, which is, for me, the depiction of the metaphor of the police service, you understand, in which I would sort of like, I use the dog to sort of like define them. And he in the painting is feeding one of the miners.
President Zuma, for our viewers, is on the left side in the suit with a red tie.
Yeah, he's feeding the miner to the dog, which and he's squashing one of the miners and killing him with his left foot.
Ayanda, what are you trying to say? What message are you trying to give to government and to South Africans through this painting?
I'm representing the voice of the marginalized and those whose stories are not being told. And what I'm trying to do here is to sort of like question those in power and to sort of like question those who are behind the whole orchestration of this massacre and this bloody massacre.
Interesting characters within this painting as well,
yeah.
Some of which are obviously recognizable, but I'd like for you to tell us exactly who is in here.
No, one of the people who are in the painting, it's the Queen and Prince Charles, and if you look in the middle of the painting below the ANC, the bleeding ANC logo, is Julius Malema, who's sort of like questioning as into what's happening, you know, what is it that the president is doing to the poor people. And on the right hand side of the painting up there, you see Cyril Ramaphosa laughing with one of his friends, you understand, because for me, this whole thing that's happening below, the killing of the miners, to some people it's more of a spectacle, it's entertainment, because these leaders, they don't do change, they don't bring change, they don't do what it takes to sort of like bring change.
And I see a man with a camera as well, taking photographs on the bottom right side.
Yeah.
Is that correct? So that's the media?
That's correct. Yeah, I wanted to talk and to question the whole issue behind censorship, which is happening really now at the art fair. You know, when the Commune One showed the painting, censorship took place, and I wanted to sort of like bring forth the dialogue that speaks about the whole issue behind this censorship and the fact that some of the stuff that are happening to our people are not really brought to the eyes of the masses as they are.
High-profile figures controversially put within this painting.
Sure.
Tell us about who made this final decision, and was it done solely by the director of Art Logic, Ross Douglas?
Yeah, it was done by him, and as much as you know, for sure, there are other people who are behind it, including some of the people who sponsored the art fair, you understand, but that won't be brought in front, you understand, for us to understand that.
Well, what reason was given to you?
It's because the painting, it's political, and for sure there's a president, blah blah blah, and the other reasons behind the painting for it to be taken off is that some of the people who sponsored the art fair and some of the viewers would feel offended by seeing a painting of that nature, you understand, and the space, which is the Johannesburg Art Fair, and the time, it's not good to show some art like that.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, that's censorship, and we can't agree with that.
Do you feel that government might have had some kind of say in the banning of this painting?
Yeah, for sure. You know, they're the ones with money. They're the ones who control the economy.
To your knowledge, was government involved in this conversation?
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, for sure. They are. The president is there. The president is part and parcel of the government, you know, the lawmakers.
We know that art is becoming a lot more politically motivated in South Africa because it is depicting the plight of the people.
Sure.
What else do you have in store in terms of your artworks down the line? Do you have very similar paintings? And I'm sure normally one painting is in a series of various similar themes.
Yeah, it's yeah. I do have other paintings, you know, that speaks about other issues. You understand, issues behind women and issues behind politics in this country. So there are many paintings, and there are other paintings in line in which the concepts that I'm working on and inspired for sure by Winston Mankungu's song, Yakhal'inkomo and Fela Kuti's song called Black Man's Cry. You understand. So it's a series, and this is one of the paintings.
Thank you, Ayanda, for joining us today.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
News that moves. eNCA.com.